How in the world is foaling season so close already that two of my mares are off grass? Off grass meaning the last couple months of our mares' pregnancies, we take them out of the grass pastures and put them on a dry lot. The reason for this is because in Tennessee, and I know other states as well, our natural grass is a fescue grass. So that means not just the grass on the ground, but also the hay that we bale ourselves. We stop feeding it to our pregnant mares. So some impacts that grass can have on a pregnant horse. Not so much pregnant ruminant animals like cows and goats, but equine species like horses and donkeys. It can cause a lack of milk production. It can cause early deliveries, red bag deliveries, which is essentially placental abruption. And that's all caused from the endophyte that is within the fescue grass. So we end up feeding our pregnant mares a Timothy orchard mixed with alfalfa. They all get, a lot higher protein towards the end of their pregnancy for that milk production, or Bermuda grass hay. So right now it's just Indian Raven because they are due January 20th and February 7th. But you might be thinking, okay, well, that's fine, I guess, for the two mares in this dry lot. But what happens when it's all 9 mares? And luckily for us, by the time these two have babies will be when the later mares need to come off grass. So it's never all 9 at once that need to be off of grass. But I hear you, we do need more space. So I've already thought ahead. Within the next month, pasture number 4, which is probably our flattest pasture, and that's kind of funny because it's not flat at all, but it's the one that we have the hardest time keeping grass in anyway. We are going to turn this into a dry lot. So in the next month, we're going to scrape the top layer off. We're going to put, it's going to be a lot of quarter down. And we might end up cross fencing it. We haven't decided yet, but it's going to be one big dry lot. And that'll be useful not only for our pregnant mares, but for any of our other horses that need to be rotated into a dry lot for weight control. And the reason we can afford to lose out on this pasture of grass by making it into a dry lot is because we will be adding 5 new pastures. You see this big hill and you see all of this flat ground out here. All of that is going to be turned into 5 new pastures in the new year. So for right now, it's just Indian Raven, but then next it will be Charlotte and Ricky who need to come off of grass, I think just in a couple of weeks. So let me know if you have any questions, but we are very close to be doing lots of checkups on these mamas. I literally cannot believe we are at this part of the year. It's crazy. I feel like it's flown by. But also so begins the battle of trying to tell Raven and Indy apart, being the first 2 mares, and they look so much alike. Stay tuned for more.